So I had this coworker that I was really good friends with. Over a year ago, he had told me that he had broken up with his girlfriend and we had started dating. He had a child with her, and they still lived together. I didn't really have a problem with this. I figured it wouldn't last too long, and I wasn't taking the relationship too seriously at first anyways. We dated for almost a year, and then in February, he admitted to me that she was pregnant with his child. So this really hurt me because I had fallen in love with him at this point. He said that it was a one-time thing and that he had been drunk. I ended up breaking things off, and he said he was in love with me, so I sent him this long heartfelt email. We were still friendly with each other after that, but last month she apparently found the email I had sent him and she went through his phone and found my number and sent me a very long, very angry text about how awful I was and how stupid I was, and how I had ruined a beautiful family and on and on. He called me and told me to stop texting him and that he was going to block my number. It was at this point that I realized that he had never actually broken up with her. Yes, I felt very stupid for believing him and not realizing that anything was amiss. I immediately blocked his number and blocked her number. She then tried to follow me on Instagram and I blocked her there too. I felt pretty miserable for a couple weeks, but I was getting over it, especially because I was mostly feeling anger at him over what a liar and an asshole he was, and the fact that I don't have to see him right now because we're all working from home helps. So that was a month ago. Today she messages me on Facebook Messenger, another really long message about what an awful person I was, but this one kind of scared me because she said that I deserved sadness and pain and heartbreak and that she's trying to talk herself out of tracking me down and finding me and my family. I think this might just be an empty threat, but I have no way of knowing. So my question is, will I make the situation worse if I respond to her and try to explain my side of the story? Judging by things she said, he's obviously told her lies about me. I don't see why she would believe me over him. I'm worried that I'll just make the situation worse if I respond to her. I just wish she would leave me alone. Edit. Thanks everyone for the advice. To those saying to send her evidence, I had deleted all the texts and pictures I have of him. I guess the pictures are probably still in Google Photos, and I'm sure there's a way to recover the texts, but I'm not interested in getting revenge. I hate him and I basically don't want to think about him anymore, and I just want her to leave me alone. I think what I'm going to do is just send her an honest and simple message letting her know what I thought was going on. If she wants proof, then I can dig out the texts.